Hey guys, this is T-Mass from 2A Syndicate, and recently I joined a Prepare for Sectionals match for USPSA event. And normally I bring along my Walther PDP. That's always been my go-to. But since I bought the Echelon and I've been on reviewing the Echelon, I thought what would be better than to put the Echelon to the test. So this is my Echelon's version of Prepare for the Sectionals. First off, guys, I would like to say welcome to the channel. Welcome back for those that have hit that like and subscribe and are subscribers to my channel. If you're not, please tap that like and subscribe so you can get all my new content as it gets released. And I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Let's just go ahead and hop into this. This was a Prepare for Sectionals USPSA event that I joined at Aurora Sportsman's Gun Club, and that is in Genoa or Sycamore type area. I wanted to kind of take you guys on the ride. And first, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and show my weapons clear. So this is obviously my Echelon. I'm going to go ahead and lock it back. I can see you. You can see me. There's nothing in the chamber. And then I'm going to go ahead and point this in a safe direction. Click, there's nothing there, so we know that it's all good. So those of you guys that have been watching my channel know that I've recently got the large size grip module for my Echelon because the standard one was a little bit too small. The large one does have a little bit more of a heavy textured grip to it, which I like very much. It is a little bit more than the average that comes on there, but I'm loving it so far. So with joining this USPSA event, I felt that it was only right that I put this Echelon to the test and see how it was going to perform over these stages. So first and foremost, guys, I was in the division of carry optics, and my power factor was minor. We were starting off with 6 stages, but we only ended up doing 5. I guess we didn't have a lot of students to go ahead and do the 6 stages, but it was still pretty big classes. We had probably about 4 groups or so. So with that being said, I wanted to kind of take you guys along on the ride on how she performed, and we're going to go through all of that. So our first stage was called Out and Back, and as you could see from the diagram, our second stage was Walk the Line, and our third stage that we went through was Watch the Clock. That was an 8-second time, and our fourth stage was called Run to the Next Spot, and our fifth stage was called Tea Time. So there you have it. Those were our stages that we ran. So with this first stage of Out and Back, what I had to really make sure that I was focused on the stage and making sure that I kept my muzzle pointed down range, because it's really easy to run through these and not pay attention to where your muzzle is, trying to get at these targets as fast as possible. Because again, like, this is my first real USPSA match as far as looking at getting qualified or trying to practice for the sectional event. So that one actually went pretty well for me. And then I actually got ready for the second one, which is Walk the Line. Walk the Line was a little bit different, and I did notice some things in this one. In Walk the Line, what I did notice is that my red dot was not 0 to 25 yards. I was 0 at 15. So after this stage was over, I was shooting a little bit lower when I got to the further target. So that's one reason why you always want to co-witness red dot on your firearm, is so at the later targets that you can see when we go to the later stages, I was able to go ahead and rely on my actual iron sights if I went past 15 yards. This one was a timed one, and once the time was up, you had to stop shooting on that one.
Stand by.
So with this run to the next stage, It was really a fun stage. One of the issues that I had with it is that because I was keeping time, I didn't reload one of my mags. So going from the second stage to the third stage, I had to stop after I had slide lock at this shot right here. So I just had to run down. He did ask me to let him know if I was going to come back. I didn't want to break that 190 rule, so I just went ahead and finished there. It did cost me a couple points, but I just wanted to make sure I finished the course on that one. On this next one, which is tea time, it was actually a pretty fun course. A lot of different targets to shoot at, and again, once I got past that 15 yards, I just relied on my regular iron sights. Co-witness is so important when it comes to red dots unless you get it zeroed at 25 yards.
2 Alpha. Alpha Charlie. 2 Charlie.
So final thoughts, guys. What are my final thoughts with the Echelon running it? It was a pretty accurate gun. I liked the way it shot. The recoil management was pretty awesome on it. It's tend to track back and forward, so it wasn't a lot of jumping with it. I really was impressed with how it shot. Again, I would like to have zeroed it at 25. That is going to be my main focus, is getting it at 25 for the next one so I can bring you guys more footage. It is legit. It was hot outside. I had no issues, as people would talk about that they had issues with the slide getting hot and their red dot, their optic coming undone because it heated up. I was out there for 3 hours, guys. It was super hot. We had a lot of people that dropped out and they couldn't take the heat. And this thing ran. I had no issues with it. No issues with the magazines, getting those out, getting those reloaded. It was actually a great day, guys. So if you have any comments, please put them down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys. And again, thanks for watching the channel. And as always, guys, train hard, train often. This is T-Mash from 2A Syndicate. Thanks for watching.